Imagine a man whose life was so extraordinary, it changed the course of religion forever. A man who went from chasing glory on the battlefield to leading a spiritual revolution that still shapes the world today. That man is Ignatius of Loyola, and his story is one you don't want to miss. But before we dive into this epic tale of transformation, resilience, and faith, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and share to people that you will think will enjoy summarized tales of saints. If you love stories about history, faith, and the people who shaped our world, you're in the right place. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Alright, are you ready? Let's jump into the incredible story of Ignatius of Loyola and discover why his vision changed the course of religion forever. In a time when Europe was a land of turmoil, divided by war and religious strife, a single man would rise to change the course of history. From the halls of noble courts to the battlefields of Spain, the journey of Ignatius of Loyola would ignite a revolution in faith, devotion, and education. This is the story of a warrior turned saint, a man whose name would forever be linked with the power of spiritual transformation. In 1491, in the Kingdom of Navarre, a boy named Ignatius el Pez de Loyola was born into a noble family. The youngest of 13 children, he lived in a world filled with privilege, ambition, and the expectation of greatness. A life of opulence and glory was before him. But Ignatius, or Igo as he was then known, was not yet the man of faith he would one day become. As a teenager, Igo was filled with the fire of youth, restless, impulsive, and seeking honor. He dreamed of knighthood and adventure, eager to follow in the footsteps of his ancestors. His early life was dominated by the chivalric ideals of bravery, valor, and the pursuit of glory. A true nobleman at heart, he desired nothing more than to be a celebrated soldier. But fate had other plans. In 1521, at the age of 30, while serving as a soldier for the Spanish army, Ignatius' life took a dramatic turn. During the Battle of Pamplona, a cannonball struck him in the leg, shattering it and leaving him gravely wounded. As he lay in a hospital bed, recovering in pain, something profound began to stir within him. The warrior turned inward, seeking comfort in the books he had available, spiritual writings, tales of saints, and the life of Christ. During his convalescence, Ignatius experienced a spiritual awakening. His once restless and proud heart began to change. The dreams of military glory faded, replaced by a new vision, the call to serve not in battle, but in God's name. Ignatius began a deep journey of spiritual introspection and conversion. It was in the solitude of his healing that Ignatius discovered a new kind of warfare, a spiritual battle for the soul. Ignatius, no longer content with earthly honor, devoted himself to a life of prayer, penance, and spiritual discipline. He journeyed to the sacred city of Jerusalem, vowing to dedicate his life entirely to the service of God. But the world had not yet seen the full potential of Ignatius' vision. As he traveled across Europe, his influence grew. He gathered followers, teaching them the methods of spiritual reflection that would become known as the spiritual exercises, a series of meditations designed to bring individuals closer to God and help them discern their true purpose. These exercises would go on to become the cornerstone of his legacy. In 1540, Ignatius founded the Society of Jesus, commonly known as the Jesuits. His mission was clear: to be contemplatives in action, combining deep spiritual reflection with active service to the Church and the world. The Jesuits would become one of the most influential religious orders in history, shaping education, missionary work, and the spread of Catholicism around the globe. Ignatius' impact on religion and education cannot be overstated. Under his guidance, the Jesuits established schools, universities, and missions worldwide, bringing education and spiritual guidance to the farthest corners of the earth. His innovative approach to spiritual formation and his unwavering commitment to service have left a lasting imprint on Christianity. Ignatius died in 1556, but his legacy endures. He was canonized as a saint in 1622, and today, the Society of Jesus remains one of the most important and influential religious orders in the world. From humble beginnings to spiritual leadership, Ignatius of Loyola's life reminds us that even the greatest warriors can find their true strength in the service of God and others. the story of Ignatius of Loyola is a testament to the power of transformation. A warrior, a saint, a founder, a man who changed not just the course of his own life, but the destiny of countless others. His journey from youthful ambition to spiritual greatness is a timeless reminder: no matter where we start, it is where we choose to go that defines us. If you're inspired by the story of Ignatius and his incredible resilience, share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories of hope, transformation, and strength. Remember, like Ignatius, you have the power to turn your struggles into stepping stones. The question is, what will you do with the challenges you face?